Have you ever had a dream that didn't pan out? Hey everybody, Justin here with a 2-Minute Tuesday. And this past week we continued in a series we've been in entitled Setbacks and Setups. And the question we're asking over these few weeks is, what if your setback was actually a setup for a comeback? Would you look at it differently? And I believe this to my core, and I want to encourage you with it today, that when it comes to comebacks, it's never too late and you're never too far for a comeback. So we looked at the story of Joseph the dreamer, and I love this story because it reminds us that in every moment, especially in our setbacks, that we can choose to either leverage them for something greater, or we could allow them to define us, to be limited by them. That's our choice every single day. And so the question is, how do you leverage them? And I want to give you 3 things that you could do to leverage your setback. The first one is to leverage the dream killers for the dream giver. I don't know if you're like me, but when I have dreams and I express them, it seems as though the dream killers, they come out of the woodwork. The bigger the dream killers. And so we have a choice that we could either listen to that voice or we could lean in to the dream giver, who says that many are the plans that I have for you to prosper you, not to harm you. So are you listening to the dream killers, or are you leaning into the dream giver? The second one is we're reminded to leverage the rejection that we experience for relationship. And if you're like me, our tendency is to isolate ourselves when we experience rejection or hurt or pain from other people around us. And anytime that we isolate ourselves, we stop moving and growing, and therefore we start dying. We're reminded even in the darkest places, when we experience the worst part of humanity, that those are the places we can often experience the best part about God, that He is closer than a brother. And so do you know Him today? And the best way to leverage your rejection is to lean into relationship with others and to God. The last thing we learned about leveraging is our suffering. We can actually leverage our suffering for someone else's saving. And I love this about Joseph's story because it reminds us that nothing is wasted. No matter what you're going through, that it's not wasted. There is purpose in the pain. And if you simply just hang on another day, can I encourage you with that? Hang on another day. Know that it's never too late and you're never too far. And my hope for you is that as you leverage your pain, as you leverage your setback, that you would experience beauty on the other side.